Hurricane Irma. Boats tossed. Here we are at this marina.
Hi, my name's Colin. I used to be a chief engineer on super yachts, but gave it all up to buy a hurricane-damaged Lagoon 450. My friends and I are fixing it up as we go, and are determined to circumnavigate the entire planet. So subscribe if you want some inspiration to live life to the fullest. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did. So what are you waiting for?
So we're really sort of in the final stages of prepping this before we spray. So all the hull's been pretty much fed. That's pretty much ready to go. So now we're doing all the little fine details, we're filling in all the little pinholes and stuff. And we're also removing all the silicone so that we can get the gel coat sprayed underneath where the silicone goes. I'm also getting rid of all the little through holes above the waterline so that we can get gel coat underneath them, and then I'll rebed them back into the hull. So a lot going on. We're trying to spray on Friday. It's Wednesday now, and everything's looking pretty good. So we're doing the final inspection now, so we're just going to give it a little bit of a wash, and then we're just going to go, all four of us, we're just going to really feel every single part of this hull, and any little imperfections we're going to find now. We'll spend this afternoon touching up the little spots that we might have missed, so that tomorrow morning we can shoot.
Just using this pencil, marking every mark on the side of the boat about 20,000 times.
So we're happy. Just a couple little spots, but other than that, she's ready to go. Doing a good job holding that paper there, brother.
Yeah, the foreman's at it again.
So we're starting to try to get a colour match with the gel coat. So we've got 20 gallons of gel coat, putting it into this big trash bin here, and we're going to start, well, one of the guys is going to start putting pigments in it to try to get a good colour match. And once he's got it right, that's going to be the gel coat that we use for the entire boat. So instead of like mixing all the time, trying to get a good match each time, we're just going to do it one time now with this whole bucket, and then keep digging into this as we need it. So hopefully we get a good colour match today, and then we can spray one side tomorrow. By the way, 20 gallons of gel coat here in Rio Dulce cost me 4,000 quetzales, which is about 500 bucks. So I don't even know how much it costs in the States, but that's what it costs here.
You know, this gel coat comes pure white, so we have to make some colors to get the right color, the original
So you're
color
gonna put
on the hull.
pigments inside?
We put all the pigments inside and start mixing until we got the right color. So we've got the right guy here.
What's he doing? He's
cleaning to make sure where we're going to do the testing for the color. It's all clean and it's all original, and that way the color we have to match his color to this area there where it's all clean and all polished.
So he's just adding the tiniest little bit of pigment, and he's just putting like a drop in there, and then mixing it in the big drum. And it's looking, to my eye, it already looks perfect, but they're fine tuning it. I read online that the reason you can do it like this is because when gel coat cures, it doesn't change color. So a lot of paints or whatever, when it cures, it'll cure slightly darker or something, but gel coat doesn't. So this uncured gel coat shouldn't change color when we put the hardener in and everything like that. So that's why you can do it this way.
Which one do you like?
So they've finally got the color match, looks perfect. We're gonna start at 6:30 in the morning, and we're gonna have 6 guys. We're gonna have 2 guns rotating out, one's shooting, one's getting cleaned and filled, and we're just gonna try to get the one side done. We're gonna do 4 coats, hopefully get it all done in one day, and super exciting. Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana. No cervezas hoy.
Everyone's stuffing their faces before a big day of spraying. Egg sandwiches for everyone. Spray day.
Yeah, here we go, boys.
Yeah, the boys. Lunch here nice and early, 6:30 a.m. Junior. Fernando. Oh. Prepping this bad boy to spray today. Don't know if you can sense my excitement, but this is huge. This has been a long time coming. We started working on this boat in May this year. Just been grinding and sanding and fairing and filling. It's just been really tough work, especially in this Guatemalan heat. But to finally have this day arrive is pretty surreal. Got an awesome group of guys on board. Two key players are missing. That's Jeremy and Sean. They helped out so much, and yeah, really exciting stuff. Okay, so everything's taped up, ready to go. Now the guys are going to start wiping it down with acetone. Once they've wiped it with acetone, they're not going to touch the hull anymore, and then we're going to start spraying. So we're really about to shoot. Yeah!
Don't miss a spot.
I love our workers, but this scaffolding is sketchy.
The gel coat we are spraying has around 20% acetone and a 2% mix of catalyst.
Taken so long to get to this point, and now that it's here, it's like, holy shit, we're actually spraying it. What the? just sprayed the bow and it looks so good. There were like holes in the bow that you could just put your hand through. Man, we just basically rebuilt these bows, and just to see them now with the shiny gel coat on it, it just looks insane. I'm so stoked.
They want this just there on that last little thread. They don't want it all the way in. This screws in there. This final step. Done. Now you got an operating, what do you call it? Spray gun.
So they're doing the final coat. This is the 4th coat. So in this mix, they're putting wax in with the gel coat. So the first 3 coats had no wax in it. So that's what we're doing. So the boys have just finished spraying. It's got 4 solid coats. Pretty unreal feeling. So now we've got to start polishing it out. Start with like 220 and then work our way all the way up the grades to 2000 grit, and then it'll just be polished and good. So kind of overwhelmed at the moment in a good way.
The whole starboard side of the boat was now gel coated, and the scars on our hurricane damaged hull were finally getting covered. For months and months we were waiting for this day to arrive, and the sense of satisfaction and accomplishment was more than words can really describe. The next day, we all got together to help a friend move a mast from our marina to another. The sailing community is so unbelievably helpful, and it's always nice to lend a hand to others to get things done, as so many have done for us in the past. It was then time to spray the port side of Parlay.
You happy with the first layer?
It's good. I just did a full coat all the way on my own. I just wanted to know what that's like. Looks really, really good. It took us 6 hours to do 4 coats with a little lunch break in between. So everything went really well, and now we can start sanding it.
Both of Parlay's hulls had now been sprayed, and she started to resemble the beauty she once was before Hurricane Irma. It is incredible what a difference one milestone day like this makes, and she looked unrecognisable from her former hull. There was still a lot of work to do, but we could finally start to see the finish line. It's too hard for me to put into words the emotions going through my mind when standing back and filming this shot of the boat. But if you have a dream, a vision, and put your mind and heart into it, anything is truly possible.
Hey guys, in real time we're actually already here in the beautiful Cayman Islands. We had a really tough sail here. It was a good shakedown cruise for the boat and it handled everything really well. It just feels so much stronger and sturdier now. But so it's Christmas now. We're going to do a sail from here to Panama, which is 600 miles, so it'll take us about 5 days. We're going to leave tonight at midnight, so I'm going to take a week off and we're just going to enjoy the sail. So I won't be doing any editing, so we're not going to have an episode out next week, but then in the new year we'll be back on track for our weekly episodes. So I hope everyone has a really nice Christmas. Thanks for your support this year. It's been a huge year for us, and some really exciting things to come next year. So once again, thank you for your support, guys. I really appreciate it, and Merry Christmas to all. Bye.